If you are working with dynamic content in Brizy Cloud, you've created an asset, you'd be surprised to know that you can even do that with the countdown element. Here I've got a global block and I've made this for a review website. And what I want to do is have like watch parties where, people get together and they watch all at the same time. And I have specific dates in mind. Instead of changing it manually every time, I can just enter it within the assets and then it will dynamically come onto the page. Before we create it, let me show you what we are looking at changing. Click on the countdown element and you will see that we have 3 dynamic options here on the far left. The first one is a date and then hour and then minutes. For the date, you create a text field and you add it exactly the way you would add the date here. For hour and minutes, you create a number field and then the numbers will determine your hour and your minutes. We'll just work with the date here. This is day first, then month, and then year. So ascending, right? From day to month to year. Right, let's go and do this. Go into the CMS dashboard. You can have your blog. I have an asset here I've created from my custom assets called reviews. Click on the configure icon and I want to bring in a text field. So I go to the bottom, I select text, click on it, go to the settings and change this to countdown watch party. And then I can have a minimum length or a maximum length. You can go ahead and do all of that. And if this is something that's always going to appear within your global block, then you definitely have to leave it on required. Then most important is to save and finish. After this, we go actually to our assets that we've built out. I'll select your reviews. This is the one that I've got. Only one at the moment, and scroll to the bottom and we start with day, right? So if we are doing this, let's say in March, on the 14th of March, 14/3/2023. And then we say update. And now we go back and edit this page. So select edit. Right, so this watch party, 30 days. Let's see what is the date here, the 11th of March. I've put it on the 14th. Select the dynamic content, and now we look for countdown. Okay, only that little space is there. If you hover over it, the tooltip will appear, countdown watch party. Countdown, and we expect to see an update here. I don't see an update here. Let's update the page, Control-Command-S, go preview it on the front end, and see if the 30 has become, what, 34? 33. There we go. Let's just show you that, in fact, I didn't mess up anything here. Let's go back into our assets. I'll select here and change the date. Let's say we put it somewhere in May, 14th of May, update. And now if I go to the front end and I refresh this, 94 days to go until the watch party. Excellent. And this is how you create dynamic content with the countdown element within Brizy Cloud. Great for when you're building out your assets. For more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to YouTube. If you want to know more about blogging in Brizy Cloud, check in the description below for the link to the playlist on the crash course for Brizy Cloud parts 1 to 3.